of the Chesapeake Bay, we come to you live from Baltimore, Maryland for Saturday night's main event. Titles will be decided, and the course of WWE will change forever after tonight. These two men looking like they're having words with each other as they prepare for their matchup tonight. CM Punk reminding Finn Bálor he is the best in the world. Finn Bálor reminding him that he never lost his world title. Punk is reminding him he is not the man to try to fix his past against. Which brings us to our first in-ring action of the night. General Manager Nick Aldis has let it be known this is Drew McIntyre's final shot at the WWE Championship as long as Cody has the title. The former chosen one has to be laser focused, knowing that information to be true. And here comes the Scottish psychopath. And that's what he's been lately, chasing down Cody. He has been a psychopath. Drew carried this company during COVID. Many fans want to see him win the big one with fans in the stands, but he has always not been able to win the big one. Or when he did, he got cashed in on by Damian Priest thanks to CM Punk. And here comes the man who has been the face of the company since coming back to WWE, Cody Rhodes. The man who finished his story, who did what no other Rhodes has been able to do. Not Goldust, not Dustin, not Dusty. He's won the top prize in WWE. The WWE Championship. Many people consider that the top prize in the entire wrestling industry. Can Cody hold on to that title and keep his dream alive? Or will tonight prove to be a nightmare for the American Nightmare? Of course, we have other championship matches tonight. A triple threat match with Dominik Mysterio putting the Intercontinental title on the line against Rusev and Penta. Jade Cargill gets her shot against Tiffany Stratton. And in the main event of the evening, CM Punk battles Finn Bálor for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship over on Raw. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave your predictions in the comments below. The opening matches for the World WWE Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. McIntyre. And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
The electrifying Alicia Taylor with the introductions. There you see Cody handing over the title to senior referee Charles Robinson. It's all about the WWE Undisputed Championship. You have to figure Drew McIntyre is going to be extremely aggressive, knowing that this is his last chance as long as Cody's champion. Drew showing he's going to go for the win early. Atomic drop by Cody. Headbutt by Drew. And shades of his old buddy Sheamus. 10 beats of the Bowery. What is Drew going to do with a shovel? And he hits Cody across the chest with the shovel. I guess you could say he's trying to bury Cody. Cody has gotten no offense. Cody with a front suplex. Missing a drop kick. Drew going to get for the pin again. A stomp to the side of the head. Uppercut. A face to the turnbuckle. What is Cody setting Drew up for? Drew blocks it. Whatever Cody was going for. And a chop. Another chop. A reversal into a reverse DDT. Cody looking for a weapon over the ring. He's got a steel chair. And he flattens Drew with a steel chair. Drew going for the pin. Cody reverses it. 1. Drew hanging Cody out to dry on the top rope. What is Drew? Drew is going for a table. And the fans love it. Cody firing up. A power slam on the table. And a drop kick. Cody measuring Drew as he waits for Drew to get up. A side effect. 1, 2. Drew is not done yet. And Drew just ragdolls Cody. A Glasgow kiss to Cody. And now the table is set up. What is Drew gonna do? Power bomb through the table. Drew won. Only a 1 count. The fans letting these competitors know that they approve of what they are seeing. 1, 2. Waistlock takedown from behind. And now Drew wearing out Cody's back with the chair. Cody, despite some offensive spurts, has not had much to go off of. Once again, waistlock takedown. And Drew is just beating on Cody. Going for the pin again. 1, 2. And Cody kicks out. 3, 2, 1. That's got to be it. But Drew's not going for the pin. He's going for a second Claymore. 2 Claymores in a row. But Drew doesn't go for the pin. Does Drew not care about winning the title? Is he just looking to injure Cody? Another Glasgow kiss. A front suplex into a Falcon Arrow. Cody again. Small package. 1, 2. Cody almost gets the surprise victory. Kick to the gut. What is Drew going to do here? A suplex onto the apron. No matter who wins this match, Cody is good. Both of these men are going to feel it. Cody with a big clothesline takes down Drew. What is Drew going for? He's got a bat. Now Cody has the bat right to the head. Drew may have a concussion. And somehow Drew McIntyre manages to kick out. DDT from Drew. 1, 2. Still not enough to take down Cody. At this point, Drew has to wonder, what does he have to do? Cody now bringing a table into the ring. Takes Cody down with the bat. Picks up the table. Drew is now setting up the table. And what is Drew doing? He's setting the table on fire. No, don't do this, Drew. Don't do this. Cody goes through the flaming table. Cody goes through the flaming table. But Cody still manages to kick out. What is Cody going for? He's going for the vertebraker. This move is outlawed in WWE, but then again, it is a no-holds-barred match. Drew's got to be out of it. Drew's unconscious. Drew's trying to fight it, but he can't. And Cody wins the match. One has to wonder about the condition of Drew McIntyre between the bat shot earlier in the matchup and then the vertebraker. He could very easily have a concussion. And there you see some of the highlights of the match. The question is now, where does Drew McIntyre go from here, since he can no longer compete for the championship as long as Cody has it? And who steps up to Cody next? Both of these men could have easily won this matchup. But let me know in the comments below, did Cody use a dirty move, knowing that the vertebraker is outlawed in WWE? Or is it all fair in love and war in a no-holds-barred match? Here you see it. The vertebraker that did Drew McIntyre in. He was knocked loopy and couldn't defend.
The undisputed WWE Champion.
A big win by Cody. And he is still your WWE Champion. And after that banger of an opening match, we come to our second match of the night.
And it's for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Dirty Dominik Mysterio takes on Rusev and Penta in a triple threat match. Dominik doesn't even have to be involved in the decision to lose his title. Here comes Penta. Definitely the fan favorite in this matchup.
Introducing the challenger from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, Penta.
Penta has definitely made an instant impact here in WWE. And let's see if that impact can lead to gold. You know the fans would love to see it. And here comes Rusev. Very familiar with mid-card championships in WWE. Most famously, one of the best WWE United States champions. Losing that title to John Cena at WrestleMania. But what everybody remembers about that match is the entrance. Coming in on a tank. Can Rusev get the job done? Only one of Dominik's 2 titles are on the line tonight, and that is the Intercontinental Championship. He wasn't putting up his AAA Mega Championship.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion and the World Champion, Dirty Dominik Mysterio.
Dominik has everything to lose and nothing really to gain here. But General Manager Nick Aldis insisted on this matchup. There you hear it. The fans chanting, "Let's go Penta." And this match is underway as Rusev begins attacking Dominik. Dominik breaking up an early pin. Of course, Dominik has to make sure nobody gets pinned. Otherwise, he loses his title. These three men going back and forth against each other. Very differing styles between all three men. Rusev taking a German suplex from Penta. Penta then getting a German suplex from Dominik. Rusev beating on Dominik, but Penta brings in what looks like a hockey stick. Penta with a splash on Rusev. Dominik Mysterio is pointing out that this is just another example of Adam Pearce's abuse of power and prejudice he has against him. Doesn't feel it's fair that he can lose his title without being involved in the decision. Says this is not how you treat a 20-year veteran of the business. And Rusev flattens Penta. Thought Dominik was going for the Three Amigos there, but it was a suplex into a back suplex. Rusev is measuring Dominik. Rusev's got the accolade locked in. And Penta thankfully breaks it up. Or I think we would have had a new Intercontinental Champion. A Mexican destroyer. And Dominik kicks out at 1. Sling blade by Penta. A bear hug by Rusev. Which Penta does get out of. Dominik misses the drop kick. Penta flattens Dominik, but Rusev is there to break up the pin. Headbutt to Penta. And just like that, Rusev picks up the win, and he is your new Intercontinental Champion. A little bit of a surprising ending. But Dominik's biggest fear comes true. He loses his title without even being involved in the decision. And the Bulgarian Brute is back on top of WWE's mid-card division. And there you see Rusev getting the pin while Dominik was knocked out.
WWE Intercontinental Champion.
Rusev. And it's time for some women's action, as we will see Jade Cargill taking on Tiffany Stratton for the Women's Undisputed Championship. Jade Cargill has been pegged as the next big thing in the women's division since she was signed. She's had opportunities, came up short before. Let's see if this time is any different. Power personified with Jade. But there's a reason that Tiffany Stratton is the longest reigning champion in all of WWE right now. It's simply because Tiffany knows how to get the job done in that ring. She's even scored a victory over Jade before. So we will have to see here if things will turn out any different. Jade looks confident and ready. She said you're going to see a more badass side of her. Says it's no longer about the fans. It's about her and what she wants and she deserves. But here comes the WWE Undisputed Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton. When she was in NXT, she was pegged as the next Trish Stratus. And so far, she's lived up to that. As a matter of fact, one of her title defenses in her long title reign was against Trish Stratus, and she beat Trish Stratus. So maybe instead of calling her the next Trish Stratus, people should just call her the first Tiffany Stratton. This one should be interesting. Tiffany, of course, coming into this matchup injured. You wonder if that will play a factor in the matchup. Let's lay out for the announcements.
Introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill. And her opponent From Pryor, Minnesota, the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
It's all about the Women's World Championship. Can Jade Cargill get the job done? Tiffany. That's not going to take Jade down. You have to do much more than that. Tiffany is taking it to Jade. Looks like despite the injury, she's going to put up a fight. But Jade now back in control. And she is ragdolling Tiffany Stratton using her power game. You wonder if that early flurry was all Tiffany had to offer. As she's now stomping everything into Tiffany. A spine buster. And a suplex holding her in place, showing off her power. A pump kick. What is Jade setting her up for? She's not going to do this from the top rope. Yes. Tiffany may be done for. 1, 2. And the storm has arrived in the women's division. Who is going to be able to stop this unstoppable force that is Jade Cargill? There you see some highlights from the matchup. Jade pretty much dominated. Now the question is, who is going to be able to stop Jade Cargill? I can think of one person, but she hasn't been seen in quite some time. And I think you all know who I'm referring to. Let the Jade Cargill era begin. She is your new women's champion. Hats off to Jade Cargill. And we come to our final matchup of the evening for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship. It is a special referee match. Adam Pearce indicated that Jey Uso was not cleared to compete. But Jey Uso is healthy enough to referee this matchup and make sure there is a clear winner. Of course, the title was vacated after Seth Rollins got injured. So it will be interesting to see what goes down in the matchup. Again, Finn Bálor gets a fair shake at a championship. Many years ago, he was the first ever Universal Champion. Never lost the title. Only had to vacate it due to injury. And here comes the best in the world, CM Punk. And you have to think, with the hatred that Seth Rollins has for CM Punk, if his injury leads to Punk winning that championship, is Seth Rollins going to be able to live with himself? My guess would be no.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Punk recognizes that he may not have much left in the tank. That these shots do not come along all that often anymore. Can he get the job done? We won't have to wait long to find out. This should be a good one. Finn Bálor getting a long-deserved shot at a championship.
Weighing in at 190 pounds,
Finn Bálor looks confident and ready. Bálor is one of the best wrestlers in the world today. That shouldn't be lost on this audience. And I actually don't think it's ever been lost on the audience. The office may have forgotten, but I assure you the fan base never has. This should be interesting. Bálor now starting off, taking it to Punk early. But Punk firing back. Punk going for the early pin. Just a 1 count. Bálor. These two doing a good job blocking each other's movements. Bálor with a drop kick to the side of the head. Bálor now in control. Waiting for Punk to get up. Middle rope drop kick. Going for the pin. A 2 count. Bálor stomping on Punk. Bálor taking time to show off to the crowd. One of these two men will be the new World Heavyweight Champion by the end of this match. Which one will it be? Bálor with a drop kick. Bálor once again showing off to the crowd. Punk now firing up on Bálor. One. Just a 1 count. What is Punk gonna do with Finn? Another roll up for Bálor. Punk going for a GTS. He hit it. 1, 2. Bálor kicks out at 2. Punk's gotta wonder, what does he gotta do? Bálor catches him into a power bomb, choking Punk now. The desperation's gotta be setting in for Finn. One. Both men feel the urgency of this match. What is Finn doing? A standing coup de grace. Is that going to be it for Punk? 1, 2. Punk kicks out at the last second. Bálor again letting the frustration get the better of him, choking Punk. Bálor working the leg on CM Punk. But Punk gets free. A backbreaker from Punk. 1, 2, and a kick out. Now Punk is showing his frustration. A Pele kick. That busted Punk open. What is Bálor doing? He's going to hit Punk with a superplex. Bálor's now dragging him into position. You know what he's going for. He's going to the top rope for the coup de grace. Bálor took too much time. Punk gets hit with a dropkick. Doesn't go down though. Misses the clothesline. This has been a great back and forth matchup between these men. Punk or Uso way out of position. Punk only gets the 2. Bálor slams Punk into the barricade. And the big stomp. And a big splash from Bálor off of the apron onto Punk. What do these two men have to do to put each other away? Bálor once again going up. Coup de grace. He misses. Punk gets him in position for the GTS. Go to sleep. 1, 2, 3. CM Punk is your new World Heavyweight Champion. And somewhere Seth Rollins has to be seething in anger, knowing that Punk is going to be walking around with the championship that he never lost. But the era of the best in the world on Monday Night Raw has begun. Bálor misses the coup de grace, which could have easily ended the match in Bálor's favor. There you see some of the highlights of the match. This has been a big night here in Baltimore, as we have seen 3 of the 4 titles that were defended tonight changed hands. A night that will definitely change the landscape of WWE Universe Mode going forward. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave comments. What a main event. But in the end, Bálor was put to sleep. You have to wonder what is next for World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk. As we will see you next time.